be seated. My name is Bridget Gorman. I am the Dean of Undergraduates at Rice University, and I would like to welcome you to tonight's 111th undergraduate commencement. This evening, we will focus on the accomplishments of the class of 2024, both collectively and individually. I know I speak for all in attendance when I say that we are excited about this moment of recognition and celebration of the class of 2024. I now have the distinct pleasure of introducing a Rice alum who is your chairman of the Rice Board of Trustees, Robert Ladd.
Thank you, Dean Gorman. Good evening, everyone. We welcome you to Rice University and we welcome you to Rice Stadium for this very special celebration. We welcome all of the families who are here tonight, including mothers, fathers, siblings, grandparents, aunts and uncles, cousins. Did I leave anyone out? And friends, all who have supported our students over the last 4 years while they've been here at Rice. And we welcome our commencement speaker, Peggy Whitson, who earned her PhD here at Rice. I am Robert Ladd and have the privilege of serving as chairman of the Board of Trustees for our university. I'm joined tonight by my fellow trustees, including my predecessor, Bobby Tudor, whose niece is graduating, and Bucky Allshouse, who served as a life trustee. As we celebrate this, our 111th commencement, I'm reminded of the importance of all of the people who make Rice the special university that it is. On behalf of our board, I wish to thank all of our staff, everyone in Rice Athletics, our esteemed faculty and deans, many of whom are back here, and our senior leadership for another year of many accomplishments, especially in delivering a wonderful education for our students. In particular tonight, I'd like to recognize a few people who aren't often recognized, but who make our undergraduate students' experience at Rice to be considered by some as second to none. And all will be well known by our students, our graduates, I should say. And so please hold your applause to the end, but you're welcome to yell when you hear a name you know. So first, our Dean of Undergraduates, Dr. Bridget Gorman. The magisters of our colleges, Baker College, I'm going to read them off, Leonardo and Cassie. From Will Rice, Ken Whitmire. From Hanson, Fabiola and Carlos. From Weiss, my college, Flavio and Fabiana. From Jones, Zach and Tricia. From Lovett College, Mike and Denise. I lost my place, okay. Some from Sid Rich, Melissa. From Martell, Daniel and Livia. From McMurtry, Jennifer and Noe. And finally, and certainly not least, Eden and Winston from Duncan College. Please join me in welcoming and congratulating them for all they've done for us. And of course, you'll hear more from our magisters later this evening. Each year at graduation, I have a couple of messages that I think about to share with our new graduates. But this year, I've seen a preview of what President DeRoche has to say. And you'll hear from him in a few minutes. I found his message to be more interesting than mine. And so as a result, I'll be very brief from here. So to our graduates, a few things. You leave our campus well prepared. You carry with you the legacy for all of us who came before you. And you are the future of Rice. Help us to continue to make Rice even better in the years to come. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Rob, for those wonderful remarks. Our next speaker is Abhi Gorjala. Abhi is a senior from McMurtry College, hailing from Beaumont, Texas. He will graduate as part of the inaugural class of undergraduate business majors at Rice, with a major concentration in finance and a minor in Spanish and Portuguese. Committed to supporting the development of the Rice undergraduate business community, Abhi has been actively involved with a variety of business-related initiatives, including serving as the president of the Rice Undergraduate Investment Fund. Please join me in welcoming Abhi Gorjala.
All right. Good evening, President DeRoche, Dean Gorman, distinguished faculty, staff, family, friends, and fellow classmates in the Rice class of 2024. It is my honor to be addressing you all today. So here we are. Today holds diverse meanings for each of us. The end of an era, the beginning of something new, a corporate 9-to-5. I mean, who knows? Throughout the past 4 years, our class has encountered hurdles that have tested our resilience. Despite the most unique circumstances of any Rice University graduating class, we're not just standing here as graduates, we're thriving. Let's rewind to 2020 and reflect on why we came here. Yes, we're one of the most prestigious schools in America, the best in Texas. We had iconic landmarks like the old academic quad. Thanks for starting construction right when we graduated, by the way. We had Pub at Rice, McMurtry College. They were all pretty cool. And coming in, we all had very different backgrounds. I mean, I'm from Beaumont, Texas. But it's the amalgamation of these unique backgrounds within the hedges that forged a new beginning. And if those past 4 years have proven anything, we've made each other better the entire way. Most of the time, at least. But none of this came easy. These past 4 years, in one word, challenging. But everyone sitting here today lived up to that challenge. From a hybrid O-week to multivariable calculus exams, to the rocket science of figuring out whether the freshman year mask mandate was on or off or on, or if classes were just remote, we overcame it all. And these last 4 years aren't about these blank pieces of paper or that transcript number between 1.0 and 4.0. After all, our best lessons did not come from class, but from experiences like swimming the inner loop in front of Keck Hall when it rained a little bit, or finding something to eat past midnight that's not a True Dog hot dog. But ultimately, the real reward is who we've become, as people completely different than we came in as, and we have each other to thank for that. We can also thank West Servery for the extra 10 to 15 pounds. Today marks the first step on a path we've only just begun to build. Regardless of our path now, as Rice graduates, we now have a responsibility to shape a better world. We've been given the tools by the Rice community to leave our mark. And finally, to quote Kelly from The Office, understand that one day you will have the power to make a difference. Class of 2024, today is that day. Congratulations, Rice University, class of 2024, go Owls, and for one last time, hoot 'em.
Thank you, Abby. It is now my esteemed pleasure to introduce President Reginald DesRoches. Reginald DesRoches is Rice University's 8th president. He also serves as Professor of Civil and Environmental Engineering and Professor of Mechanical Engineering. As president, DesRoches serves as the Chief Executive Officer of the university and its more than 8,200 students, 900 plus faculty, 7 academic schools, the Glasscock School of Continuing Studies, and many interdisciplinary institutes and centers. He previously served as Rice's Howard Hughes Provost and William and Stephanie Sick Dean of Engineering. President DesRoches' primary research interests are in the design of resilient infrastructure systems under extreme loads and the application of smart materials. He has published approximately 300 articles and delivered more than 100 presentations in 30 different countries. He has also mentored more than 30 doctoral students, many of whom hold faculty positions at top universities around the world. As a member of the National Academy of Engineering and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, DesRoches' distinctive research record has been recognized for its impact and innovation. He is a fellow of the American Society of Civil Engineers and the Structural Engineering Institute. He received the Distinguished Arnold Kerr Lecture Award in 2019, the John Bloom Distinguished Lecture Award in 2018, and the 2018 Earthquake Engineering Research Institute Distinguished Lecture Award, one of the highest honors in the field of earthquake engineering. DesRoches is a member of the Academy of Distinguished Alumni in Civil Engineering at Berkeley and an honorary alum of Georgia Tech. Please join me in welcoming President Reginald DesRoches.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to Rice University's 111th commencement. I'm Reginald DesRoches, president of Rice University. Many of you in cap and gown simply know me as Reggie. To begin, I want to thank the many people here tonight who have helped our graduates reach this monumental point in their lives. Graduates, during your time at Rice, our faculty and our staff have dedicated themselves to nurturing the potential in each of you, and I want to take a moment to thank them for their continuous support and encouragement. Your accomplishments are also due in part to the dedication, to the loving encouragement, and to the extraordinary support of your family members and friends who have championed you. Many of them are likely here today in the audience. To thank them for their support, I would like all of our graduating students to rise, if you are able, and acknowledge what others have done for you. You may be seated. I will forever have a special connection to this class, the class of 2024. While you were starting as freshmen, I was starting as your new provost and chief academic officer. You started pursuing your Rice degree during a pandemic that shook the way we and the world operated. You undoubtedly were robbed of precious moments to engage in person with others on campus. You also have been at Rice during an unbelievable time of transition. New leadership, new ways of teaching and learning born out of the pandemic, new buildings, and yes, a new quad. This is the first class to see the new space, which you did a few minutes ago. You were also in college during what many consider the most complicated time in modern history. Yet, here you are today, more resilient and adaptive than ever, and ready to face life with the firsthand knowledge that change and challenges are not meant to be feared, but to be hurdled and overcome. So as you stand on the brink of a new chapter in your lives, it's important to reflect not just on the academic knowledge you've gained from your Rice degree, but also on the profound lessons you've learned beyond the textbooks and outside of the lecture halls. Throughout your time here, you've embarked on a journey far greater than simply acquiring knowledge. You've learned invaluable lessons about life itself, and hopefully, about yourself. You've encountered a myriad of situations that have tested your resolve, set you back, challenged your perceptions, and pushed you beyond your comfort zones. Whether it was tackling a difficult assignment, navigating through personal struggles, or grappling with uncertainty, each hurdle has been a lesson in resilience, adaptability, and perseverance. You have also been exposed to a rich tapestry of cultures, perspectives, experience, and backgrounds and beliefs. You've had the privilege of interacting with people from all walks of life, broadening your understanding of the world and fostering empathy and compassion. It is my hope that these experiences have shown you the value of inclusivity, respect, and the power of dialogue in bridging divides and fostering meaningful connections. As you step out into the world beyond these familiar walls, I challenge you to cherish these lessons and never stop learning, never stop growing, never underestimate the power that you have to change the world. And don't forget the importance of being respectful to others and grateful for the opportunities you've been given. In closing, and I know you like to hear that, all of us at Rice are thrilled to be part of your celebration. We applaud your persistence, your incredible talent, your achievements, and your aspirations. I know I speak for my fellow faculty and staff when saying that you inspire us and give us hope. We share our best wishes as you embark upon what lies ahead, and we hope it will bring you back to this campus many times. Remember, owls are never alone. Our more than 64,000 living alumni around the world are now part of your extended family. And like you, they share immense pride in Rice and the accomplishments of all its graduates, you now included. We look forward to welcoming you when you return, and we say to the great class of 2024, congratulations.
Now, we would like to take a moment to recognize some of this year's award winners among our graduating class. The Graham C. Stebbings College Service Award goes to a student who has significantly contributed to the residential college system at Rice. I am pleased to announce that this year's winner is Vishnu Sashir. The Student Association Outstanding Senior Awards are given to graduating seniors who have demonstrated service, dedication, and character at Rice. This year's award winners are Mark Armenia, Anissa Angelina Hall, Caleb Huang, Rathna Rumesh, Debbie Saha, Umar Siddiqui, Celeste Wang, the Rice University Service Award, given in memory of Dean Hugh Scott Cameron, recognizes individuals, past and present, who have rendered significant service to the student body. This year's winner is Debbie Saha. Finally, the Sally Port Award is given to an undergraduate or graduate student who has shown great promise in carrying forth the mission of the Association of Rice Alumni upon graduation. I am pleased to announce that this year's awardee is Priyanka Senthil. Congratulations to all the award winners, as well as to their family and friends who celebrate their achievements today. Although we are here to honor graduates who will receive their degrees, commencement also marks an opportunity to recognize the distinguished faculty, staff, and alumni who have given extraordinary service to the university. In the university's 111th commencement program, posted and available online, you will find the names of those who were selected this year for teaching awards, those named by the colleges, the Student Association, and the Graduate Student Association as recipients of their awards, and those named by the Association of Rice Alumni. 10 Rice faculty will retire at the end of this academic year, along with 61 members of our staff. 11 faculty and staff also passed away this year. Their names are listed in the online program. Let us applaud them for their devoted and honorable service. Each year since 1916, Rice has presented and celebrated each degree recipient individually. Tonight, following that long-standing tradition, the candidates for the undergraduate bachelor's degrees will each be announced, presented, and congratulated. By tradition, we will present the candidates one college at a time in the order of the founding of the residential colleges. The names of the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Music from each college will be read by one of the magisters of their college. As the magister of each college approaches the lectern, I will ask the members of the audience associated with that college to rise and applaud the candidates. At this time, the marshals will assemble the degree recipients from Baker College. One moment. The magisters of Baker College are Leonardo Duenas-Osorio, Professor of Civil and Environmental Engineering, and Ms. Cassie Romano. As Professor Duenas-Osorio approaches the lectern, will the faculty, associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Baker College please rise and applaud the candidates.
Good evening. All persons except the candidates from Baker College, please be seated. Jonah Sebastian Wagner, Sacre Agustin Andrews, Amy Elizabeth Barnett, Virginia Frances Baskin, Sarah Miriam Benjamin, Connor Besio, Maya Deva Borowitz, Donovan Aaron Butler, Ramiro Ivan Cantu, Kaoye, Shrita Riri Chimerla, Austin William Cox, Michael A. Cuenca, Alton J. Dillon, Jacob Dove, Nathan Bernard Stiandan, Paul Andre Filerio, Catherine Elizabeth Frucht, Marisa Giangiorgi, Eli Joseph Ginsburg, Bora Gobelli, Natalie Daniel Gorgi, Rodolfo Gutierrez Garcia, Anya Vi Hansen, Charles Hargon, Rebecca J. Hio, Brave Alex Hezekiel, Catherine Tofik Jarjoura, Jonah John Jimenez, Bailey Jade Kivan, Justin Min Kim. Sora Shimasu Kim. Sashi Kishin Shandani. Rishabh Venkat Kolachina. Cole Thomas Leitos. Charles Gikyol Lee. Layton Andrew Les. Joyce Lee. Daniel Wei Ling. Maggie Mengni Liu. Charles Warren Lockyer. Jenna Lynn Manning. Ronnie Dwayne McDonald. Nafisa Meher. Elio Timothy Metcalf. Andrew Nathaniel Miller. Noemi Moreno. Madison Jean Mouton. David L. Palmer. Ethan Long Than. Sophia Cho Rolfsen. Kian David Samra. Nikita Bikram Singh. Luke Jefferson Stansel. Muriel Teresa Taylor Adair. Kamal Adetola Tijani. Hugh Benquist Van Landen Underhill. Juan Patricio Vera Garza. Christy Shael Vieux. Ashley Danielle Wicks. Jessica J. Wen. Rose Elizabeth Huit. Ayesha J. Williams. Wesley Hatch Wright. Yia Wen Yao. Anthony H. Zheng. Vivian K. Zheng. Bakerites, Cassie and I and all at Baker are so very proud of you. Remember one thing, Bakerites come first. But this time, to help make this a better world. Hell yeah! Congratulations, stay in touch, and please be seated.
The Magister of Will Rice College is Ken Whitmire, Professor of Chemistry and Associate Dean for Academic Affairs of the Weiss School of Natural Sciences. As Professor Whitmire approaches the lectern with the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Will Rice College, please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Will Rice College, please be seated. Ghazi Fouad, President of Will Rice College. Valeria Aguirre. Ivanchi Ahuja. Saeed Ajwaz. Jenna Algamdi. Matthew Hunter Anderson. Sean Michael Bishop. Joshua Patrick Borja. Carla Daniela Carmona. Eli Daniel Case. John Anthony Caesar. Brandon Austin Chen. Sierra Chen. Alexander Juna Cho. Tira Cole. Jacob Lewis Cole. Daniel Cufuino. Samatar Burhan Dalmar. Alexander James David. Gabriel Augustine Del Campo. Kei Yuing. Maximo Trevino Estrada. Kirabel Woldai Gabrab. Caden James Hansen. Ivana Sean. Jingwen Hu, Caleb Huang, Lauren Jessica Huffmaster, Newton Nguyen, Katie Impelman, Subhash Jagadisan, Zoe Rose Katz, Chloe Iris Kennebrew, Eliza Maria Krolla, Jasmine Juan Lee, Chad Joseph Lembeck, Xuan Shen Lee, Jessica Liu, Diego Alec Lopez Bernal, George Liu, Norberto Manzanares, Kevin Patrick McCanna, Shreyas Minocha, Matthew David Moore, Kanaide Lynn Motomura, Lamont Kylan Narcisse, Raymond Franklin Nethery III, Brooke Lane Nguyen, Uayan Ajam Uayan, Ariel Serenity Noah, Ndidi Amaka Olivia Wusu, David Ocampo, Tuchoku Michael Okwano, Sophia Mizo Park dos Santos, Maya Sivan Pascal, Jacob Dylan Pellegrino, Cameron Pentland, Sahana Prasanna, Isabel Coulter Rawlings, Scott Emerson Roach, Zongda Shi, Lucy Elizabeth Stickney, Joshua Luke Stidham, Alexander Kyeung Min Su, Gabriel Taylor, Benjamin John Tedley, Howard David Thames, Anshal Thapa, Jason T. Tran, Nikita Tripurana, Orestes Satolbasidis, Amelia Ann Warkentine, Annie Yinting Shui, Anthony Dong Yan, Ethan Derek Yang, Sunny Yu, Nathan Yoon, Rayon Zanat, Garrett Wayne Zaskoda, Taylor Zhang, Benjamin Zhao, Yue Zhou. Congratulations, graduates of Will Rice College. We're very proud of you. It's been an interesting year. Thank you for sharing your lives with us. Remember the traditions of Will Rice and come back to see us.
We're going to pause for 1 second while Will Rice finishes across the stage. Okay. The Magisters of Hanson College are Fabiola Lopez Duran, Associate Professor in Art History, and Mr. Carlos Martinez Rivera. As Associate Professor Duran approaches the lectern, will the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Hanson College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Hanson College, please be seated. President of Hanson College, Alan Tapper. José Gerardo Acuña Valenzuela. Anushka Agrawal. Sena Ahagi. Ana Carolina Alves. Yuka Aoyama, Mark Armenia, Ryan Babe, Andrew Burr, Riley Barker, Taylor Brato, Astra Burke, Arnov Burungunte, Kayla Cantu, Elena Carmichael, Sean Carbright, Ricardo Castellón, Sui-Jan Sho Shen, Easy Childers, Daniel Shaw, Adam Cohen, Emerson Coronel, Spencer Darwell, Sofía Devereaux, Dylan Ducharme, Valerie Elizondo, Noah Elsner, Emery Englin, Joshua Fenn, Tammy Feng, Mimi Felking, Jonshi Gao, Harry Godloru, Esau Guajardo, Margaret Han, Adam He, Robert Hitter, Amanda Hogan, Alex Holzbach, Anna Shu, Yajin Ju, Tanya Jane, Sherea Jindal, Hannah Ken, Sean Kerry, Isha Capre, Sarah Unsung Kim, Rahul Kumar, Brian Lee, Margaret Lee, Sydney Leader, Kurt Lockhart, Reese Lucish, Ryan Luxu Bushra Deep, Andrew Mori, Carly No, Jason Wynn, Isabella Nichols, Jenny Okafor, Jessica Opsol Hon, Valentina Osorio, José Oviedo, Santi Parra Vargas, Natalie Pellet, Ryan Phillip, Maria Perpedi, Lily Primus, Alison Shiu, Mainavi Reddy, Kian Robinson, Ricardo Robles, Taylor Rosen, Gabriel Sen, Conquer Salim, Grant Samara, Ariel Sanford, Eric Savares, Keshuan Shan, Amar Sadiki, Tara Simpson Sullivan, Evan Reese Stiga, Jessica Sa, Anthony Norman Tang, Tiffany Teng, McKenna Tenner, Jamie Telles, Hemish Tucker, Mambi Tawani, Maroli Tucker, Shutkusum Usawije, Albert Juan, Anthony Wicks, Antoine Sol Whaley, Isabella Williams, Christina Wong, Jacqueline Wu, Bruce Chu, William Shen. Congratulations, Hansenites. We have been incredibly fortunate to have shared these 4 years with you. and we are deeply grateful for all the joy that your journey brought to our life. Please come back always. We will miss you dearly. Please be seated.
One more brief pause for the stage to clear. Okay, the Magisters of Weiss College are Flavio Cunha, Irvin K. Ziegler Chair and Professor of Economics, and Ms. Fabiana Santos. As Professor Cunha approaches the lectern, will the faculty, associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Weiss College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Weiss College, please be seated. Hey, Weiss! President of Weiss College, Blaine Simpson. Calvin Aberg. Andrew Adams. Ian Ahmed. Matthew Arthur. Diane Berones, Fabiola Betancourt Torres, Kirthi Boda, Ethan Bonyak, Kelly Briggs, Chase Brown, Adam Castaneda, Drew Castleberry, McKenna Castleberry, Jerome Sirio, Ishan Chahal, Isabella Chiodi, Christopher Condi, Sagar Danjani, Jordan Dunbar, Brooke Ermias, Renzo Espinosa, Ava Fredlin, Aishani Gargapati, Carm Guy, Barrett Glass, Galio Guo, Sean Hamilton, Benjamin Howe, Douglas Hebda, Fan Heitman, Jessica Huang, Yuning Huang, Peter Humphreys, Kevin Jin, Sophie Kim, Vindhya Kukunor, Hannah Lee, Mia Lin, Soren Lorenzen, Audrey Ma, Jose Mata, Leah Matthew, Mason Melendez, Chimwania Mbokwere, Stephen Andrew Moore, Alejandro Moreno Gonzalez, Neha Nayar, Jasara Nelson, Catherine Nguyen, Nisha Oruganti, Emma Phillips, Vivian Phillips, Tom Poonen, Naomi Saleh, Edson Saley, Lily Sholnick, Taylor Shui, Max Slotnick, Benjamin Smiley, Soumya Somani, Jonah Esposito, Tanmay Srinivasan, Juan Jose Tellez, Jonathan Tenney, Ryan Tudor, Serena Wang, Marlo Wilcox, Benjamin Wilton, Rebecca Workalemau, Lindsay Wright, Rebecca Yi, Victoria Chidi Young-Odor, Samuel Yu, Angela Pilar Torres, WISE Class 2024. We love you, come back always, and we wish you a great life. Please be seated.
The Magisters of Jones College are Zachary Ball, Professor of Chemistry, and Ms. Tricia Ball. As Professor Ball approaches the lectern, will the faculty, associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Jones College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Jones College, please be seated. Jones College President, Taya May Lasota. Cal David Abdulki. Liliana Marie Abramson. Javier Alatorre. Faraz Ali Asim. Samuel Paul Barton. Sarah Mariah Birnbaum. Andrew Kalani Bueller. Gautam Chaudhry. Jonathan Yongzie Chang. Maya Chantrea Chong. Grace Ann Chang. Celine Choi, Vanessa Chong, Shreya Singh Chug, Catherine Ayumi Chui, Lillian Rulan Chuai, Joshua August Davis, Philip Andrew DeBose, Grace Helena Eichenauer, Natasha Miriam Faruqi, Elizabeth Gail Fessler, Sky Fredericks, Charles Garrett French, Talia Ann Frindell, Gan Wang Zun, Evelyn Garza, Margaret Jacqueline Lee Gee, Olivia May Gaganian, Chase Michael Hartzell, Alexander Herrera Wahlberg, Bailey Annalise Hogan, Harrison C. Huang, Jacqueline Shu-Chi Huang, Christine Elise Humphrey, Gospel Ikedichi Ibe, Nishanka Reddy Kuturu, Mason Lee Lafreni, Jason Mann Lee, Daniel Ewan Lee, Shreya Majetti, Rodrigo Martin Miranda, Joanna Christine McDonald, Hadley Grace Medlock, Imogen Mears, Benjamin Caden Meisberger, Riaz Mozoon Mogarabi, Elizabeth Ann Myers, Edelwit Tesfia Nagash, Huang Nat Win, Brandon James Nutter, Paula Ortega Jimenez, Advaith Petty, Juan Miguel Perez Padilla, Tan Van Pham, Trey Philippi, Michael Andrew Popa, Sanjay Jude Melvin Rajasekar, Brandon Rice, Timothy William Reinhardt, Madison Michelle Roy, Catherine Elizabeth Russell, Theodore Samuel Schweitzer, Isabella Sarah Siegel, Brian Daniel Serrata, Bikram Pal Singh, Sarah Elizabeth Sewell, Vishnu Sushir, Zain Tanir, Adam Tao, Jonas Asrat Takola, Adam James Thomas, Tyson Deshaun Thompson, Peter Wilson Townley, Naya S. Troop, Ron A. Underwood, Luis Ricardo Verdín Gomez, Andres Felipe Villada, Elisa Ray Voling, Emma Newmer Whitehurst, Chi-Sin Shah, William Yang, Alex Bohan Zhang, Asha Grace Ackerley Zink. Trish and I are so proud of your accomplishments. Jones wins again for having each of you at Jones this year. Thank you very much. Jiba.
The Magisters of Brown College are Doug Schuler, Professor of Business and Public Policy, and Dr. Emmanuel Schuler. As Professor Schuler approaches the lectern, will the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Brown College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Brown College, please be seated. Hey, Brown. Former Student Association President Gabrielle Franklin. Adiv Asan. Huzaifa Ali. Anthony Schuyler Atkinson, Elizabeth Avikov, Alyssa Noel Burst, Ian David Carroll, Brandon Everett Case, Aoshan Dung, Binkrant Das Sharma, Michael Rui de Figueiredo, Waverly Case Dickinson, Cooper Morgan Denali, Benjamin Otis Earls, Caitlin Lily Esnault, Christian Elijah Francisco, Sean Fresh, Michaela Ann Ferrato, Adriana Jeanette Garza, Juan Arturo Garza, Daniel Nathan Goldenberg, Anna Maria Rose Grieco, Siddharth Ravi Halaswamy, Anissa Angelina Hall, Alexander Han, Bing Han, Mitchell Hong, Morgan Obiajulu Harris, Taha Hassan, Patricia Chiyoko Hashimoto, Tyler Henley, Colin Samuel Hill, Charlotte Ann Hobig, Kai Ming Hung, Bayun Jiang, Grace Saju Joy, Camille Yinghan Kao, Kayla Ashley Kim, Marco Antonio Lagos, Nathan Reese Larock, Jiayi Lee, Julia Lee, Andrew Robert Linhart, Rufang Liu, Karen Liu, Abhinav Bhargav Maduri, Huijin Mao, Joel Mata, Jonathan Orion Miller, Sharia Munjal, Newton Daritu Mwangi, Giskar Jesse Obambo, Chiro Awoki Ogbu, Ivan Alexander Paredes, Manish Parmeswaran, Navin Gokul Parsasarati, Victoria Nicole Payne, Brandon Peoples, Spencer Jackson Powers, Eric Nathan Press, Bryant David Ruff, Emily Ryan, Pooja Sashatal, Elizabeth Crotty Schweiker, Alexandra Serrato, Nayeli Sanchez Shad, Kexon Shen, Christopher Shee, Elena Rose Siemens, Heather Tessia Sesniak, Brianna Elise Thompson, Maria Moore Franco Valera, Cassandra Roxanne Wagner, Ariana Shinju Wang, Anne Marie Winkleman, Carissa Witt, Sandy Wu, Shenwan Wu, Tiffany Wu, Samuel Shu, Yongqing Yang, Xiaoqi Zhao, Daniel Zislis, Gabrielle Tomoya Zook. Brown is sweet and sweet is brown. Brownies, be sweet as you set out. The B team, our core team, sends our fondest congratulations to the class of 2024. Thank you.
The Magisters of Lovett College are Michael Gustin, Professor of Biosciences, and Ms. Denise Klein. As Professor Gustin approaches the lectern, will the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Lovett College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All right, will all persons except the candidates from Lovett College please be seated? Mahek Jain, past president of Lovett College. Mohammed Ayman Abeid. Nashal Aida. Camelia An. Sarah Gabrielle Bartos. Jasmine Beveridge. Janye Bo. Christelle Nogi Bonzel. Andrew Dale Bow. Elizabeth Catherine Buckwald. Yanvi Boy. Dylan Cade Chambers. Sophia Chen. Teresa Chin. Stephen Magdi Cloud. Danielle Nicole Courtley. Antonio Marco Crivello. Henry Tsui. John Anthony Carrillo. Isla Davis. Sebastian James DePrompro. Rita Anise Faber. Caleb Joseph Fikes. Dimitri Eugene Galterio. Shaunak Ganju. Mina Caroline Gayor. Carson Ard Gilchrist. Pavither Goli. Luis Enrique Gomez Gorgonio. Trinity Greer. Xinyi Han. Hayden Howe. Evan Huang. Miriam Ismail. Dayan Jung. Connor Justin Kelly. Ethan Robert Kelly. Emma Taylor Korsmo. Shivani Kulkarni. Molly Jane Kiles. Anisha Agrola Lal. Austin Hayun Lee. Jacob Lee. Justin Lee. Caroline Leung. Jasmine Leo. June Yong Lu. Denise Maldonado. Mia Natalie Mapulo. Gina Matos. Connor Patrick Morris. Ariana Moshiri. Olivia Nell Beatty. Huang Min Wen. Lam Wen. Jinyu Pei. Athena Perez. Keegan Maxwell Pierce. Rohan Pillai. Tyzik Pina. August Carl Pogarak. Rathna Mina Ramesh. Maximus Renteria. Sarah Elizabeth Roberts. Alexander Rosales. Debbie Saha. Renee Lynette Sanders. Alexa Frederique Scott. Yosh Shahi. Cameron Marcus Sheffield. Sadie Rose Siegel. Allison Stocks. Lena Marie Stoger. Jack Tomkowitz. Miriam Fernanda Baye Sirius. Celeste Wang. Ryan Zuja Wang. Jonas Weisberg. Harrison Witt. Ningji Shu. E.E. Wang Young.
Jason Yi, Dean Zhu. Congratulations, Lovett, class of 2024. We love you. Good luck. Stay in touch somehow. Please be seated.
The Magister of Sid Richardson College is Melissa Marshall, Professor of Political Science. As Professor Marshall approaches the lectern, will the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Sid Richardson College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Sid Richardson College, please sit down. Keegan Elijah Liebrook, Sid Richardson College President. Ade Doyen Aderale. Fatima Rania Aquilo. Ese Ogane Noel Amada. Vanuli Arya. Isabella Michiko Aviles. Shambu Balakrishnan. Parker Blumentritt. Maya Elizabeth Buckenbevich. Rodolfo Carrion. Mayana Castro. Victoria Chang. Kevin Chen. Tianyu Terry Chung. Emma Margaret Chipman. Evelyn Chu. Ashley Chung. Sydney Cauldron. Matthew Ryan Colglazer. Jimmy Mitchell Dickinson. Ratesh Dantola. LeGrand E. Dudley. Ruben Tayan Efstatule. Jacob Igwe. Emily May Ellison. Jacob Andrews Flynn. Hannah Elizabeth Frampton. Michelle Christine Gashelin. Sophie Gao. Arnav Garyali. Nikhil Gautam. Kristen Diane Hall. Jessica He. Autumn Hildebrand. Shin Xavier Hugh. Zichin Huang. Lauren Campbell Hurt. Jeremy Hurtado. Alim Husainovich. Adal Iqbal. Prisha Chowdhury Janalagawa. Shreya Naga Kakarla. Nathaniel Edward Kemper, Olivia Conoco. Ethan Edward Kao. Victor Kotu Kaplan. Ki Rim Kim. Clay Anthony Kindiger. Samuel Lee. Jet Luke Lopez. Karen Linny Liu. America Cassandra Malakara. Megan Marissa Mortono. Ella Catherine McBee. Morgan Taylor McMains Naricio. Suchur Misra. Audrey Noel Mering. Roberto Carlos Morales Quintero. James Reynolds Murphy. Adam Horan Nelson. Enifome Orekai. Sarita Palacio. Savannah Lee Parrott. Abhinan Krishnan Parthasarthri. Carl Fansteel. McKaylee Pratt. Ryan Matthew Ramos. Gerardo Rivera. Bill Ray. Randall Lockett Schultz. Nithya Ashok Shenoy. Evan William Shope. Casey Tanner. Aiden Christopher Terlizzi. Helen Tien. Caitlin Dane Trushensky. Ryan Wang. Emily Ann Ward. Colin Way. Jasmine Shuan. Sydney Kuo Ying. Sumin Timothy Yoon. Rebecca Helen Zadik. Kelly Zhang. Sidrich, class of 2024. Yep, you did it. Congratulations. May you go forth joyfully and with kindness. Continue being the amazing citizens that you are out there beyond the hedges.
The Magisters of Martell College are Daniel Dominguez de Silva, Associate Professor of History, and Ms. Livia Dominguez. As Professor Dominguez approaches the lectern, will the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Martell College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates of Martell College, please be seated. Hey, Martell! Past President of Martell College, Caitlin Lucia Porras. Veronica Antonieta Aguilar. Albert Alonso Allman. Arinze Apio Riley. Shragvi Balaji. Divian Bansal. Nihal Bhatnagar. Francesca Elizabeth Bliss. Caden J. Brewer. Melissa Sophia Cantu. Joshua Yuping Chang. Alois Tadiwa Chipurutse. Andrew Stewart Cormack. Arjun Joshi Delighty. Kyle Shan Barbian. Trinity Ann Aimer. Aleix Estevador. Whaley Van. Brandon Ryan Frizzell. Jeremy Aviel Gatan. Charlotte Catherine Gidley. Bikramjit Singh Royal. Elias Matthew Hansen. Yushi He. Ayaka Hoshida. Joel Timothy Hersher. Rithik Jain. Gillian Thomas James. Devika Javeri. Pearl Pacheri Kotongsoba. Sabrina Hajin Kim. Sydney Nayang Kim. Thomas Philip Kutcher. Michelle Herring Lee. Michael Christopher Leon. Kevin Zhang Lee. Alex Lang Lin. Virginia Liu. Pierre Loch Tamzalidis. Peyton Todd Lovell. Chaco Mathai. Zhong Yuk Mong. Emily Nguyen. Phoenix Autumn Orta. Jacob Yusuf Pan. Ashita Belapropol. Sophia Rose Pellegrini. Howard Chang. Samuel Caleb Raffleson. Akshat Rathi. Danya Reyes. Christopher Ray Lawrence Rivera. April Shremay Sheffield. Arv Shrivastava. Maggie Smith. Celeste Starr. Ruben Samuel Stetcher. Kihan Sang. Vipin Suren. Sabrina Talgada. Elizabeth Ingracia Torres Schulte. Frederica Trevisan. Lauren Tuo. Rijuta Valishai. Jacob Andrew Williams. Journey Matthew Winkle. Edward Adi Wong. Yundi Yao. Hao Cheng Zhang. Yufei Zhu. Congratulations, Martel class of 2024. On behalf of the core team, we love you, we are very proud of you, and we can't see what you're gonna do next. Enjoy life, the best is yet to come. Please be seated.
of McMurtry College are Jennifer Bratter, Professor of Sociology, and Mr. Noe Perez. As Professor Bratter approaches the lectern, will the faculty, associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of McMurtry College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from McMurtry College, please be seated. President of McMurtry College, Jackson Thomas Sudier Hughes. Morike Oluwa Esther Ayudeji. Yurung Bao. Jordan Billups. Jeffrey Evan Brover. Charlotte Hilliard Cambor. Richard Chan. Xiao Wei Chan. Catherine Chung. Emma Tin E. Chestnut. April Dong Ju Chung. Kyle Arthur Clayton. William H. Cover. Naman Dondia. Cynthia Jasmine Diaz. James Kachia Ding. Idelina Du. Ekene Dilachukwu Uzame Emenike. Lucas Dean Fraley. Dante Jane Garderay. Guy Garibay Jr. Edward Townsend Gilman. Jacob Givoni. Punitha Sandoshi Goli. Damian Gonzalez. Nicholas Oscar Gonzalez. Prayag Gordy. Abhinav Gorjala. Maximilian Robert Grayer. Matthew Gutierrez. Dewey Hong Ha. Christopher Halleck Solomon. Marina Christina Hanku. Timothy William Hayes. Nicholas Joseph He. Hannah Catherine Hoskins. Emily Huang. Yulong Huang. Tegan Marie Hunter Galvan. Alexander Donga Huang. James Junkyu Huang. Davis Landon Jackson. Suffolk Reddy Kakanuru. Arden Michaela Katz. Harveen Kaur. Sung Hyun Kim. Stephanie Jae-soo Kim. Rachel Lee. Sophie Rita Leibowitz. Daniel Leong. Kathy Leong. Ananya Linganeni. Eric Cheng Liu. Gordon Liu. Timothy Malcolm Mansfield. Jordan Scott Martin. Cotton Marie Martinez Perez. Shannon Virginia McGill. Nathaniel William Miller. Catherine Alice Mishlik. Prerna Mohan. Sergio Samuel Morales. Olivia Smith Mudrick. Nikita Mumaneni. Bela Grace Nelson. Munachimso Ekene Abunanmiri. Ari Noah Argranovich. Valentina Lara Ortega. Abigail Robinson Odekirk. Ryan Tae Min Pai. Natasha Patnaik. Jack Solomon Pierce. Lei Pang. Sophia Pang. Maria Alejandra Rodriguez Quevedo. Davud Tulebi Rejai Sablak. Vidal Alejandro Sainz. Mattia Alfredo Saladini. Fatu Sam. Bala Sabu Sanogo. Maham Ami Sewani. Anusha Srivasta. Alim Tafera. Maria Josie Telesforo. Eric Philip Thomason. Isabel Hannah Tu. Clara Francesca Ursic. Christina Marie Walker. Amber Wang. Jacob Christian Wong. Tuaro Shu. Anash Nafes Youssef. Jeffrey Zong. Grace G. Joe. Ariana Yizing Zhu. Congratulations, McMurtry class of 2024. You are brilliant. Noe and I and the whole Mc team love you, and we can't wait to see what you do in the world. Come back and visit.
The Magisters of Duncan College are Eden King, Lynette S. Autry, Professor of Psychology, and Dr. Winston Lia. As Professor King approaches the lectern, will the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Duncan College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Duncan College, please be seated. Duncan College President, Evan Jessica. Akil Udasumali. Grace Andrews. Erica Anton. Pia Arana Silva. Ms. Bao Ba. Joanna Bangala. Summer Barrett. Lauren Brantley. Bryant Cassidy. Archit Chabi. Jess Chang. Chloe Chen. Vincent Chen. Rhea Cho. Harlan Cook. Aubrey Sway. Evan Dunbar. Jonathan Dunbar. Shannon Dunwell. Belle Eaton. Isabella Estes. Caden Farley. Tyler Foster. Colin Freeman. Ryan Frieden. Tien Chun Fu. Brianna Jelanu. Nabiha Ghani. Shivani Golapudi. Daryl Good. Katie Hart. Rong Yin He. Jenny Ho. Daniel Himes. Nathan Shaw. Anthony Insulaco. Hao Yo Cheng. Dima Jihad. Juliet Jones. Madeline Ju. Lucas Judas. Brennan Keogh. Andrew Kim. Bo Sung Kim. Kennedy King. Griffin Kingsley. Jeffrey Liu. Jing Liu. Shivani Latlakar. Vincent Liu. Aries Liu. Emily Ma. Sai Malanagari. Sahara Maresca. Sophia Matthews. Aiden McKenna. Shalin Mehta. Vanessa Mendoza. Psyche Shore Metupali. Aaliyah Mobley. Wafa Mohammed. Harmony Moore. Aliyah Nuthani. Josh Nee. Joseph Patchy. Ethan Peck. Jared Plank. Joanna Kwan. John Rico. Alex Rebus. Kat Rosner. Caitlin Schmelzer. Jenny Shee. Amna Sadiq. Hunter Smith. Ananya Srivastava. Leah Stallman. Hai Ming Sun. Gerardo Torres. Cameron Underwood. Shikhar Verma. Brian Vo. Play Wyatt. Spring Xia. James Xu. Tian Shui. Claire Yang. Joel Yurick. Christian Ye. Wang Qi Yen. Xing Chen Zhong. Jorge Quintero. Class of 2024, thank you for sharing your light with us. Take Dunk Love with you wherever you go. Please be seated.
All right, here we go. Will all students please rise for the conferral of the degrees? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rice University, I confer upon those candidates whose names will appear on the registrar's official list the degrees of Bachelors of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Music, and admit you to all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges appropriate to those degrees. Congratulations. Now please stay rising for the singing of Rice's alma mater. The words can be found in your program.
Please be seated. To conclude tonight's ceremony, we have a musical fanfare titled Last Hurrah, written by recent graduate Joanna McDonald and performed by members of the Shepherd School of Music. A fireworks display will follow the musical salute. After the fireworks display, the 111th commencement will come to a close. At that time, I will return to the podium to give exit instructions, and the graduates will recess out of the stadium. Please enjoy the musical fanfare and fireworks display. For the family and friends of our graduates, please note that they will exit through the tunnel on the south side of the stadium toward West Lot 5. And if you need a visual cue, this is the exit located to the left of the tunnel on the field. We ask that the audience please remain seated until all of the graduates have recessed out of the stadium. Guests are requested to please exit the stadium via all gates and make their way to West Lot 5 to rendezvous with your graduate. We ask that graduates and families not gather in other parking lots, but move to their final destinations before taking photos together. I want to extend our heartfelt appreciation to the guests in attendance tonight. Thank you for being here to recognize these graduates and their achievements, and thank you for all you have done along the way to help make this moment possible. And to the graduating class of 2024, they say that every end has a new beginning, and so to each of you, best wishes on your new beginning and the road ahead. Be well and good night.